In this video, I'm going to go over waist trainers. I'm going to go over the history of waist trainers, why women should stop wearing waist trainers, the typical misconceptions women really don't want to hear, and the effects that it puts internally and externally on your body. The waist trainers of today were in the 17th century called stays. Later in the 19th century, they were called corsets. Today's name is waist trainers, of course. Because nobody knew any better back in the day, it was first used to make the waist slimmer. Pick up the girls, widen out the hips, and make the bottom part look a little bit more luscious for guys. It also had a medical usage and was prescribed by doctors with anybody with back problems, such things like scoliosis. And lastly, for today's, it's a popular fetish item. According to history books, King Henry's wife, Catherine, enforced a ban on thick waists. This was during the 1550s. For some reason, she just hated thicker waists. Who knows, right? Over time, the 19th century, women started eventually calling them corsets. After this short period of time, they started being called waist trainers instead. Now there's going to be some misconceptions and the reality that goes with it. The first misconception, it helps slim your waist. In reality, it's repositioning your bottom two floating ribs and moves around your internal organs. This can lead to complications and gastrointestinal problems and squeezing your other organs, essentially suffocating them. It also pushes your stomach and liver up into your diaphragm, puts excess pressure onto your lungs and your heart. The blood flow to your heart and the rest of the way the muscle works is constricted because of the forcing up of your organs into this area. Your lungs cannot fill up enough to get an adequate amount of oxygen and to exchange the carbon dioxide out of your body. This would lead to a hypoxic condition within your body. Number two, there's a misconception I can make my waist look smaller. In reality, it is your skin that is being dehydrated. Your skin loses moisture and it gives it the appearance of actually looking smaller. This is only a temporary fix at best, and only if you consistently wear one. Your body is always trying to create a homeostatic environment to make sure it is equalized in all areas. And the third misconception is if your abdominal area is getting better. In reality, for the medical purposes that it did have to straighten out your back, it's actually creating atrophy onto your core muscles. The bracing effect of the abdominal region is not allowing for your core to actually work for you. Your abdominal region is not staying upright because of your muscles. They eventually lose their strength to hold you up effectively and efficiently. Wearing a trainer for prolonged periods of time and then taking it off might go and give you some pains, some muscle pains. It might give you some muscle pains because of your lack of core strength from actually using the muscles to keep yourself upright. In the end, the rest of your corsets and waist trainers have been around for the wrong reasons for way too long. If you feel you need one, you probably need to change up your diet and exercise a little bit more. It's not a quick fix for anything, and it will lead to more complications later on. If you know somebody that uses one, please inform them of the hazards of this medieval device. It's just one more gimmick that's out there people try to use for a slimmer midsection and has no relevance this day and age. And give a shout out if you like the shirt. Appreciate Strong Militia Bravo team for creating a really good design. Being a veteran in the military, thought it was a really fun play on words. I appreciate it. Those guys do some great work. You can check them out in the description below and see their website. And this fitness rig. See you next time.